A very warm welcome wherever you are tuning in, particularly on Me Watch. It is the 32nd Sea Games that will commence from the 5th to the 17th of May. However, the football, as always, starts early due to the number of fixtures that need to be played. There'll be 608 events across 37 sports, but we are here at the Olympic Stadium in Phnom Penh for the kickoff of the football and the 32nd Sea Games, as we will witness Indonesia take on the Philippines. Mr. Rowan is in charge of the game from India. As we have a look at the starting lineup for Indonesia, the veteran, you would say, Witan Sulaiman in the middle of the park is the man to watch out for. Plays over in Slovakia at AS Trenčín as an AFF Championship runner-up in 2020, a silver medal back in 2019 in the Sea Games, and the bronze in 2021. Definitely the man to keep an eye out for the Indonesians. Indra Shafi, as mentioned, more of an interim position at the moment whilst they sort out Shin Tae-yong and what he wants to do with the national team. As for the Philippines, Rob Gear has decided to go with a little bit of experience along with the youth. Dennis Chung gets the nod, the man that was born in Germany. He's only 5'5", but tenacious in the middle of the park, and after starting his footballing career at Hertha Berlin, now plays his trade for ADT, which is the Ascal's development side. Jury's out on this under-22 side. Let's not forget that the AFC had suggested that this now becomes an under-22 competition where no overage players can participate. Well, that hasn't been the case over the past couple of editions of this tournament. So everybody under 22 now. There's that long ball forwards. Again, just looking for Jim Schroeder. Picked up nicely though. Marcelino just couldn't find a way through, and the shot comes in, and a great save. Camarad from Witan Sulaiman. And let's see how long his throw is. It's long and deep and had to be headed away. Rodrigo in the way. Long range shot fired in, straight down the throats of Camarad. Easy pickings in the end for the keeper. The closest we've really come, apart from Witan's shot a little bit earlier on. Comfortable and well taken by the 6'1" goalkeeper. Nicely played. Rio Fami delivers. The volley comes in. It is as simple as that. Marcelino finally gets his just rewards, and the opening goal comes a few seconds after the 45 minutes has elapsed. It's the Indonesians that take the lead. But it's very, very well played. Rio Fami just picked out his man. Marcelino took his time getting into the box, but was totally unmarked and pulled the shot away from Camarad. Indonesia take the lead. They have been on the front foot a little bit more than the Philippines, but they will feel aggrieved, the Philippines side. They would love to have gone in all square at half-time. That doesn't look as though it's going to be the case. First blood to Indonesia. Philippines just need to get back in the changing room and just regroup, get themselves all set for the second 45 minutes. They proved to be a lot more determined this time out than they were in Vietnam, the last Sea Games, but they do find themselves trailing. There is the half-time whistle, and one that will please Indra Shafri and the Indonesian side. It's that man Marcelino who has gone the closest on a couple of occasions, but just on the stroke of half-time has given Indonesia the lead. At half-time in this men's Group A encounter, Indonesia 1, Philippines 0. There's the man that's made the difference. 1 minute seconds into stoppage time in that first half is the difference between the two sides. A chance early on here with that, looking to get in behind. Good strong sliding challenge there from setters. Step over, gets it back. Witan, was there a challenge? Yes, there was. Penalty. Rodrigo adjudged to have upended Witan. We'll see again here. There's the little step over. Ramadan with that ball on. Is that reckless enough from Rodrigo? Barged into the back of him from that angle. Yes. Contact with the man and not the ball. The referee blows the whistle, points straight to the spot, and a chance now for Indonesia to extend their lead. Tell you who's come off in a moment. It's going to be Querido, that steps up. Great save. That is a stunning save from Cameron. Querido didn't take a penalty in the bronze medal match last time out in the Sea Games. The two skippers go head to head, and it's the keeper that comes off the better. That's a good save. Indonesia need to be a little bit more clinical in the final third. You can see there Freyas saying that he wanted the throw in. Not given to him though. Marcelino upended, but manages somehow to get the ball back. Fires it back inside. Little layoff there from Jahari. It's Jahari! Game, set, match. They scored a couple of seconds into stoppage time at the end of the first 45. And they've doubled the advantage a couple of seconds before the 90th minute. That's going to be it for the Philippines today, I'm afraid. But Jahari makes absolutely no mistake. It was a lovely little interchange and a passing move. The little 1-2, the ball out of his feet. There, it's a lovely touch away from the defender. Cameron won't be happy he got beaten at his near post. And reverse pass from the other substitute, Tofani. Inch perfect, but Jahari conjured that one up for himself. On the balance of play over the 90 minutes, with the opportunities and chances created, you would have to say deserved. That should be that, really. They've missed a penalty as well, Indonesia, so they're not looking too bad. Decent ball fired in, and we're going to get a third. Just a touch away there from Witan. Composed again for Rehan, who did well to retain possession. Ball fired into the far post, and it's another substitute who rabbles it in. Fajar, who switched from the right wing to the left wing. 2 minutes into stoppage time, makes it 3. It's not just a good result now, and it's an emphatic result for Indonesia. Lovely ball ball floated into that far post area. Didn't he hit that sweet? We saw him wanting to get the ball on his right foot all the time when he was in the right wing, but that's what he can do. Drills it into the top corner and says thank you very much. Quite literally will be. Damage is done. It was done on the stroke of half-time where Marcelino gave them the lead. They had to wait until the 90th minute though before Jihadi could make it two. And Fajr's absolute blaster in stoppage time means that at full time here at the Olympic Stadium in Phnom Penh, it's turned out emphatic on paper, a 3-0 victory to Indonesia and a missed penalty. So it could have been worse for the Philippines, who have a lot of work to do. Indonesia take the first 3